Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to our respected lecturer, Sir Hamdan. So today in this video, me and my group members are going to present the topic that we have been received, which is multi-party system. But before that, let me introduce my group members first. So my group members consist of 6 people in it, including me, one Athirah binti Rosdi, Farah Antasya binti Baderisang, Siti Ayunni Maisarah binti Muhammad Ridhuan, Nurain Maisarah binti Yusoff, Nurain Nabilah binti Muhammad Nasir, and the last one is Nurul Farisya Hanim Ghazali. And we are from class AM 1103E. So like I said earlier, the topic that we are going to discuss is about multi-party system. So basically, what is multi-party system? According to Wikipedia, multi-party system can be best defined as a system where multiple political parties take part in national elections, and a lot of countries that use this system have a coalition government. For example, in our country, which is Malaysia, current political parties that govern the government today is Perikatan Nasional, where in that political party there also have other political parties such as UMNO, BN, PAS, and so on. This has happened because of there is no single political parties that have enough seats, where each of the political parties need to have at least 112 seats to ensure that they can run the government without join with others. In this system, which is multi-party system, where it is a coalition from a lot of political parties like UMNO, PAS, BN, and many more. Due to this coalition of various political parties, we can see a lot of views and ideology from each political parties. For instance, we can see views from political parties like UMNO, where the main purpose of the party is to uphold the aspirations of Malay nationalism and the concept of Ketuhanan Melayu, and from view of PAS, their purpose is more to Islam by implementing the values of life based on Islamic law.
I will present about no one is sufficiently representative of the nation as a whole to form a government. Malaysian has been practicing a multi-party system since the first election. As we all know, there are many party politics in Malaysia, such as Pakatan Harapan, Pakatan Keadilan Rakyat, Barisan Nasional, PAS, DAP, and the others party politics. Representative of each party politics will join the votes, so whoever that's win the votes will join the parliament and form the government. It means not only one party will form the government, and it possibly will change based on the votes from the candidates. Since in the parliament, party politics are mixed, so when the issues or the ideas bring up in the India discussion, there will be misunderstanding, and sometimes it could be fight between them.
Hi, my name is Nurain Maisarah binti Yusoff. The next demerits for multi-party system is weaken the coalition government. The combination of heterogeneous political elements may weaken the coalition government. For example, the previous government that is led by Tun Dr. Mahathir, Pakatan Harapan, PH, had different ideological parties such as PKR, DAP, PPBM, and Amanah, which caused the multi-party system became weak and the PH government fall before it could rule the country up to 5 years. This is happened because when the party is consists of many people with different ideology, there might be misunderstanding among each other. For example, the members of the AP blamed on Dr. Mahathir for causing the fall of PH government. When the ideological is different, it is quite difficult to make a decision because it will affect every party in the government. When a political system is weak, of course they are not be able to rule the country well because the administrators themselves have problems between them such as misunderstanding, ideological differences, and so on that will cause a chaotic administrative system. When the government cannot administrate their country, the people will live in unmanaged situation because their welfare is not taken care by the government. The people also will live in fear because they are worried that the country will be threatened by the foreign enemies.
My name is Siti Ayunni Maisarah Binti Muhammad Ridhuan. The third demerit of multi-party system is it may lead to establishment of weak and unstable government. When there are many parties vying for the ultimate goals of ruling country, it can degenerate into unhealthy rivalry among the various parties. In case of existence of multi-party, sometimes no party alone to come into power due to contradiction between them, which leads to difficulty in formation government. Multi-party system is also appears very messy and political instability. Stability in politics is way to safeguard the sovereignty of the state. We can view political stability as how people or citizens with the government ruling. People also easy to unsatisfied because of when they choose the party and their option not win, so they will mad. Plus, if the parties that win cannot lead well, the people can become more angry and will make a democracy. It's not a good thing when chaos happen because it makes the government weak and unstable. It's also hard when there are many opposition because it's hard when to make new policy because they have to hear many options for opposition.
My name is Nurain Nabilah Binti Muhammad Nasir, alias Muhammad Ariffin. Okay, for my point is the electors normally vote for the personalities, not for the program, and they do not even know who will form the government. This may lead to the wrong choice of the electors to choose the best government to govern our country. Some of the electors does not see the effort and does not appreciate the effort of the party politic candidate that have given many contribution to them, but they still look at the personalities. Electoral system is really important in our country so that we could choose the best government for our country. Therefore, the electors must make the good choice for our country so that it governed by the government that can contribute for our country. Okay, for example, Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin and Perikatan National Government will make Prihatin Rakyat as its main guiding principle for championing the faith and prioritizing. In this current situation, which is COVID-19, the country needs a stable and good government that always care about the welfare of the citizen and how citizen survive in the country. This principle to ensure the support for the families that just with sufficient saving to continue their living so that they not lost their source of income.
My name is Farah Antasya Binti Baderisang. The last demerit of multi-party system is the life of government is uncertain and short. This is because in the multi-party system, a single political party is not being able to achieve the highest or the majority vote to form a government. As we all know, in a democracy country, the government should be able to receive the highest vote among the people in the general election. Due to lack of majority vote, these political parties would join together to form a new one in order to achieve a higher votes. These political parties would not simply join any other except for the powerful ones so that they will be able to win the general election. After they won the general election and form a government, it will make it very hard for them to work together and cooperate. This is because each of the political parties has their own mission, vision, and objective. With that, it would be a very difficult task for them to execute the policies and fulfilling the people's need. After the new government couldn't perform well during the 5 years' time, they will be hit strictly from the opponent, which are the political parties that have lost during the last general election. Their bad performance would definitely drag the elite and the people to get involved into politics, which will kick them out from their role as the government. There are many reasons behind the collapse of the Pakatan Harapan government, like the dispute and the power struggles between Amanah, Bersatu, PKR and DAP. We were also shocked by the news from the media saying that Tun Dr. Mahathir bin Mohamad was pressured by DAP, Amanah and PKR to hand over his post as the 7th Prime Minister of Malaysia to Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim. The reason behind this issue is that they were saying Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad was too old for his post and he should hand over to the younger one.
As a conclusion, we can conclude that multi-party system is a system that hard to be maintained due to the combination of various political parties. This is because the greater number of political parties that combine together, the greater views that exist in this system. This will create a problem where we have to see a lot of ideas and need to consider it, and if there are political parties who do not agree with that particular ideology, this will cause a conflict between them. This will cause problems to instability of the country and will cause a big problem to the country and also to the people. I think that's all from my group. Thank you.